Welcome to Casual Gaming with Purpose. Hello Rose, hello Tim, how are ya? Thanks for being here. I hope you had good Fridays. Hello to chat, hello to VOD watchers. If this is your first stream or VOD, then welcome, and if not, then welcome back. We are continuing our Process Geodes challenge playthrough. We're headed into the third week of summer, I think. Still working on some of our goals. I think today we're gonna need to make some money. We need, I believe, like another 35,000 gold, I think, for the vault bundle, among other things. Probably we're going to be struggling to fish, as we are wont to do. And yeah, if that sounds like a good time to you, then welcome aboard. I'm honored to have you here with me. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into the game, I think. I also need to connect my controller. Gamepad mode activated. That's always a good sign. Oh yes, and it is Green Rain Day. I forgot we were starting with Green Rain Day. Does that mean we need to hunt for fiber today? I guess so. We're not going to be able to see anything on the TV. We should probably also go talk to folks to see their Green Rain dialogue. Our largemouth bass frenzy has begun in the mountains. The largemouth bass are not concerned about the Green Rain. Gus says, saw the weather report last night. I'm not sure what will happen, but if anyone wants to take shelter in the saloon, I'll keep it open all day. So today is a fiber grind day, I think. It's gotta be, right? Ooh, and our starfruit is ready. The crows didn't get it. We'll take that. We will absolutely take that. Should we sell these? Corn? We can keep the corn. My organization needs to get better. We'll keep the starfruit just in case. And sell the hops. Sell everything else. And run about the valley. I am a big fan of Green Rain Day, personally. Dried common mushrooms. Those are also a good source of monies, I think. Or at least not bad. Maybe I should also have my axe. No, I think we'll be okay with just our scythe. Although actually, let me check if I need a fiddlehead fern, because this is a good way for me to get fiddlehead ferns. Since I can't get to the secret forest. Yes, I think I can. I can't get fiddlehead ferns through mystery boxes or anything like that. So this is a good opportunity to collect some. And we need at least one for the community center. enjoy the sweet dulcet sounds of fiber clearing. If there was ever going to be a day that we would get the living hat unexpectedly, I think Green Rain Day is probably our best bet. I just realized I don't think I did the introduction to like explain what the Process Geodes challenge is. So let's do that now while we harvest fiber. So the Process Geodes challenge, if you are new to the challenge, it is something that I am doing that is pushing the limit of the processing geodes function at Clint's. So essentially, if there is anything that I can get from using the Process Geodes option, then that's the only way that I can get it. And so that includes resources like stone and coal. It also includes skill experience points. So the only way that I can access skill experience points is through books, skill books that I collect through mystery boxes. So we are currently rocking the 0, 0, 0, 0 build. And we will be doing that until we get a skill book from a mystery box. It's a sign from the Almighty we're doomed. I don't think so, Pam. Are you all right? We're all wondering what's going on. I brought some medical supplies just in case. Be careful out there. Thanks, Harvey. I hope these weird rains don't bother the fish. It could ruin me life. Wouldn't it be cool if there was a green rain specific fish? I just got off the phone with the governor. Apparently this rain is supposed to be completely harmless, just an unusual phenomenon of nature. Still, some of the townsfolk are panicking, which is never good. I mean, I would panic too. I saw the weather report last night, really gave me a scare. Are there monsters out there? What's happening? Oh yeah, Gus wouldn't have had to leave. No, it's all normal. Let's not get in a tizzy now, Gus. I propose a round of drinks to settle the nerves. It's situations like this where a person's true character is put to the test. I'll keep everyone safe from the toxic rain. Gee, thanks, Clint. I don't think I've ever set foot in this place. It's actually kind of cozy. You don't say. Oh, I'm not worried about the rain. I'm sure it'll pass. Then why are you here, Haley? There must be a meaning behind this. Nature is trying to tell us something. What, though? I can't tell. It's hard to read. I feel a strong presence, though. True. Strong presence of rain. We'll go do a bit of clearing in Cindersap. Leah's just chilling. I do also want to go up to the mountains to see Demetrius. Where did all these plants come from? It's a surprise, but I'm not complaining. See, Leah gets it. Maybe I'll go see Demetrius now, because that's more time-gated than clearing fiber. We can do that after. Chat, how would you respond if a mysterious green rain descended on your town? Did we check this garbage can? I don't think so. Well, there wasn't anything in it. Oh, I also don't have my hoe. I mean, in Stardew Valley, there's lots of magic things, and so perhaps mysterious green rain is not as alarming as it would be in our day-to-day. What you doing there, Demetrius? Don't mind me, Cozy. I'm just collecting some samples. This may be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. He's not wrong. I mean, he is wrong because it will happen again next year, but... if you see my wife, can you tell her I'm okay? Yeah, we can do that, Demetrius. But Robin's not here. Where's Robin? She wasn't... Where is she? She wasn't at Gus's. Look at the frog. Goodbye. She's not on our farm, right? I don't think she's building anything. And it's a Monday. I have no idea where Robin is. Is she at her doctor's appointment while Harvey hides at Gus's? Is today her doctor's appointment day? What does Linus think about this rain? All these strange trees will be gone tomorrow. It's one of the mysteries of nature. How does he know that? Everyone else is like, what's going on? And Linus is just like, yeah, this is just what happens sometimes. Maybe we'll get a green rain totem in 1.7. Maybe that would be too OP though. But it would be nice, like if you're really like desperate to farm fiber, it's kind of an easy way to do so. Mystery box. Okay, wait, that's a good thing because that means that I can get mystery boxes from cutting down trees. And I wasn't sure if I could. Because I thought I needed to level up foraging. Unless maybe that was a special case, because it's like a weird tree. We'll just need to do some classic Stardew deforestation to figure that out. I won't be able to go in here, right? Oh, I can. But Robin's not in here. God, no customers. Pierre, come on, man. Any more of this green rain and my ledger will be in the red. Wah wah. I've never seen green rain before. It must not be too dangerous if you made it here. It's true. Here, take this flower. No. I don't want to eat it. Why can't I can't give gifts on Green Rain Day? What? Have I already gifted her twice? I mean, I can't possibly. It's Monday. Why can't I give her that? I guess I can't gift people on the first green rain day. Interesting. I want to go exploring, but I can tell my mom is kind of worried I don't want to add to her stress. Okay, that's fair. We're allowed to go everywhere, apparently. What's going on out there? Any action? I gotta stay here with my grandparents. True. Good job, Alex. George, dear, is this the end? It's been a good life, and I'd like to see Alex find his way before departing. There, honey. Don't you worry. Even if it is poisonous, I breathed in more noxious gas in 1 minute back in the old coal mines, and I'm still kicking. Bleak. Deidre! Yay, Geodes. Welcome in. How are you doing? Thanks for being here. We learned that we can't give gifts on Green Rain Day. Looks like Nightbot is working. He is. Cooperating like a good robot. Okay, let's get clearing. I miss my iridium scythe. Melons! Welcome in. Oh, thank you for the raid, my friend. How are ya? Long time no see. Thanks for being here. If you are not familiar with melons, I would be stunned. But just in case, make sure you go check her out. Welcome, welcome, Melons Raid. How was the end of stream? How did everything go? And also, as always, never any pressure to stick around. If you gotta head out, take care of yourself. Post-stream self-care is top priority. Self-care in general is top priority. Always welcome, never pressured to be here. We started stream on a nice green rain day. Green rain lovers rise up. You found the cookies, Lily? Oh, that's such good news. Enjoy. Have an extra one for me. They were at the Target the whole time, so you had to go all the way back. I hope they are just as good as you were hoping they would be. You like green rain? I like green rain too, Deidre. I like the vibes. Oh, I can't go that way. If you are new to the channel or new to the Process Geodes challenge, welcome, welcome. You can call me Cozy if you like. I am working on a Stardew Valley challenge called the Process Geodes challenge, where anything that can be acquired through using the Process Geodes option, that's the only way that I can access it. And so that includes, what did I just auto stack? I think it's okay. So that includes, for instance, mixed seeds and mixed flower seeds, because I can get those from mystery boxes, and so not allowed to keep them if I get them any other way. I am not sure about the mossy seed. It also includes skills, so I can't level up my skill set unless I do so by reading skill books that I get through mystery boxes. And right now our overarching goal is to complete the community center and the museum, and our short-term goal for summer is listed in the pinned comment. Didn't read my pronouns in Discord, totally accident. No, don't worry, Deidre, don't worry at all. I use both they, them, and she, her pronouns, and I don't have a preference between either of them. I find them both sets affirming, so have at it, have at it. But thank you for noticing and mentioning it. I appreciate ya. Mossy seed is okay. We can't get the mossy seed from any of our geode options, so we can keep it. We're also going to keep a couple fiddlehead ferns, and then we'll sell the rest. I don't know what they sell for. I guess we're going to find out. Right now we're trying to get quite a bit of money because I'd like to complete the vault in summer, so I need at least 35,000, I think. We've done the 2.5 and the 5, but we need to do the 25 and the 10. So we're on our way, but we have a little ways to go still, for sure. Last stream we made it to the bottom of the mines, which was huge. And now we press on. Didn't even know you streamed. Well, I'm happy to have you here, Lily. I'm kind of new and also a little bit shy about self-promo, so I'm honored to have you here. Thank you for joining. It is challenging, but it is fun. That was a pretty good chunk of change. Wasn't what your first thought was when you heard my voice and was like, wait. That's fair. That's very fair. Bat luck. Some tomatoes. Is our red cabbage ready? That's huge as well. We don't need to donate the tomato? Oh, we already donated the tomato, I think. That's really good. Okay. Let's water everybody. Is there something growing here? No, I don't think so. I think I do have a pepper hidden over here behind our scarecrow. Socials. I actually don't really have any socials. I have like personal socials, but this is pretty much the only place you'll find me, here in Discord. Didn't know I streamed until he stalked my Discord. Oh, thank you, Deidre. Perfect. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't quite figured out exactly what kind of online footprint I want to have. But I've been enjoying streaming a lot, and I'm honored that folks want to share any of their time with me. I really appreciate it. So thank you for being here in whatever capacity you can be here. Thank you, chatters. Thank you, lurkers. Yes. Oh yeah, there's a red lightsaber. Uh-oh, Deidre. Nightbot's given us some forewarning. I don't know. What should we do today? I suppose we'll fish. Got a red lightsaber. You're a Star Wars fan. Okay, good. You're happy. Wasn't sure if it would be an omen, you know? Sith Lord Deidre. There are some fun commands. Take this is my personal favorite. There's a few others. Oh, you've got a purple lightsaber tattoo? Very cool. Very cool. Rose, you're the same way, stream for the vibes, not really hoping for it to go anywhere. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at too. Also, shout out Rose. I'll do it again because there's more folks here. If you don't already know Rose, I don't know how, but please check out Rose's channel on YouTube and on Twitch. Phenomenal streamer. Been lurking in the Marvel Rival streams lately. What do you mean, stop it? This is the obligation. We must. How was your day, Rose, also? How are you doing? We're gonna go gift this flower to Caroline because we gotta befriend her to get green tea saplings. Eating dinner now. Stick around until you go make the dough. Well, thank you for being here, Deidre. I appreciate ya. What are you eating also? Oh, I gave it to the wrong. That was annoying. Abigail. Abigail was like, no, you can't give that to my mother. You must give the flower to me. Yeah, hope you're having a good dinner, Deidre. Was there anything super exciting towards the end of Melon's stream? Any garbage hat acquired? Lurking while you drive? Drive safe, Lily. Thanks for lurking. Oh, that's just repeated dialogue. Going good, coming out of stream while also listening to Lost Lands, watching to Alien Earth, and a friend is coming over after they get off work. Excellent. I forgot about Lost Lands. I hope that's going good. It looked like a good lineup. I don't know that many of the artists, but it looked like a lot of fun. Brain is doing so much, don't know how you're functioning right now. Well, no obligation. Never, as always, never any obligation. If you get overwhelmed. Just happy to have you here. Thanks, Rose. Deidre, your roommate brought you panda. Oh, chow mein. Yum. No garbage hat. Realized you had points to redeem and got a bowl. Very nice. That sounds tasty. Okay, we have kind of a weird group of items here. Let's go fish just for a little bit. Aw, thank you, Rose. That's so sweet. I appreciate you so much. I've also gotten into the habit of like dual streaming, like just having multi-tabs open, and there are days when I'm like, my brain is mad at me. So I understand what you mean. Like, that's too much. There's too much sensory input. Need Curls to play Panda Express song like you did the chicken nugget song. YouTube needs to get on top of having like more chat interactables. There aren't really, I don't think there's like, actually I haven't looked into it. Maybe Blurp is a thing on YouTube. I should look into that. That was so funny. So if you are new to the fishing struggle, as I mentioned, I can't level up without getting a skill book from a mystery box. And so that means I am fishing on hard mode. And I have fought and lost many fishing battles. I did not successfully catch a catfish. And we were close last week with a sturgeon, but did not succeed. And I haven't managed to catch a pufferfish either, but I think I've also only managed to hook one pufferfish. How long does the Geode challenge last? Right now, I'm just going... The plan is to play until I complete the community center. And then I will reevaluate. If there's... So like by conventional standards, I can't really do it. Like I can't really achieve perfection because there's a lot of cooked items in mystery boxes. Oh. Okay. And so I would have to kind of figure out those stipulations if I wanted to go to perfection. But for now, we're going to community center completion and museum completion. Hate fishing on Stardew, suck at it so bad. It's very challenging. And like the only way to make it easier is to level up, which is, you know, that makes sense. But yeah, in this particular context. But yeah, it's a tricky mechanic, especially early on. Or fishing buffs, right? Like, I mean, that's the other thing. But a lot of the fishing buff foods are also locked behind mystery boxes, unfortunately. The whole file save or until a specific type of time is over. Yeah, it will be fun. Sorry, I saw your message late. You too, Rose. You too, Rose and Lily. I didn't remix the bundles. I thought about it, but it would have been hard to plan. So before I started the challenge, I wanted to make sure that it was going to be like feasible. So I had to make a few exceptions and things like that to make it feasible. Gonna go back to lurky turkey gremlin mode. Enjoy your lurk. Thank you for lurking, Rose. Enjoy the show also, the festival. Takes away the leveling because you get XP just for fishing, fighting. Yeah, so essentially, I made a mod that makes it so that I can't gain experience points unless I'm inside Clint's shop. And I can't level up outside of Clint's shop. And I mean, that's kind of like an oversimplification of it. What it actually does is every frame of the game, the mod checks to see if I'm in Clint's shop. And if I'm not, then it checks to see if my experience has changed since the start of day, or if my level has changed since the start of day. And if it does, then it subtracts the difference, essentially, if I'm not inside Clint's shop. I did a weird mod thing. I did. Yeah, because, so the reason that I decided to do the weird mod thing was that there's certain items that, like, in order to... There's, like, items that I need to get through non-processing geodes option, but those things I can only get through gaining experience points conventionally, if that makes sense. Kind of a roundabout way to explain it, but yeah, that's essentially what it is. Thought this was a random challenge. It is a random challenge. I should say, like, I mean, maybe someone else has done it, honestly, but this was an idea that I had. So I only have myself to blame. Oh, I overshot that a little bit. 100 days of XYZ. Yeah, that's kind of the inspiration. Like, I watch a lot of challenge runs. I think my introduction to challenge runs was like Charlie Barley's anti-capitalist challenge run. But I also watch a lot of like Salments and Argon Matrix. And so, yeah, heavily inspired by much more pro challenge gamers, challenge streamers. Oh. But yeah, this one's not 100 days. Maybe, I think you probably could do it in 100 days, but I am, it's right there in the name. I am a casual gamer. And so while I really enjoy challenge runs and ways that kind of like encourage you to play the game a little bit differently, I also know my limits. So, yeah. Did I just pronounce Z like a Brit? I am Canadian, and so I do have... Did I say Z? I don't even know what I think Z, right? Yeah, I'm Canadian. So my brain is a weird amalgamation of British pronunciation and American pronunciation. And on top of that, I used to live in Quebec, which is French, part of French Canada. So I've been told I have a confusing pronunciation of things, I suppose. I said XYZ. There you go. You love it? Thanks, Deidre. Didn't know they said Z in Canada too. Yeah, we got colonized like a lot of the world. By the Brits. I laugh, but it's a serious topic. Lily, are you from England? If you don't mind me asking. Don't dox yourself or anything. We also throw the letter U into all of those words that probably don't really need a letter U, like color and favorite, neighbor. We're just fishing for the heck of it. I can't catch a sturgeon. From here anyways. Someone in stream yesterday said their husband was British, grew up in Australia, and now lives in the US. So their accent is interesting. I can imagine. I find language and like dialects and accents to be such an interesting like reflection of identity. It's really cool to me. Honor, yes, exactly. Honor is also one of those pesky U containing words. We can keep this, so I think I will keep it. You're in the US, but you've lived in England? Gotcha. Maybe we'll move our trash to the other one. Said diverse versus diverse or something like that. Had an Irish person in your Uber last night. It was fun. Very cool. I just realized we didn't go to the community center, but none of these objects are particularly like urgent. We're not going to complete any bundles with these. Z and S get swapped on some words between British and American spelling. Yeah, that's true. That's something that I forget about. I think that's one where it's kind of, I kind of see it both ways spelt that in Canada. Terrible luck. Gray versus gray and canceled versus canceled. You just got home? I'm glad, Lily. Gonna grab all your stuff and get downstairs? Lovely. Enjoy. Sunny day tomorrow. Was there Queen of Sauce? I don't think so. Oh, there is, but we might have watched this one already. Yes, we already know pancakes. Yeah, the double L versus single L one always throws me off because I kind of forget that that's a thing. Pet the cat. Don't eat all the cookies? Lily can eat all the cookies. We can do hard things, including eating all the cookies. Does it count as a hard thing? I don't know. Let's see if we've got mushrooms in the mushroom cave. We do. I believe we can use this, yeah, in the field research bundle. We really need what do we really need? I don't remember. I'm drawing a blank. I started a sentence and I don't know how to finish it. She did all that traveling to acquire the cookies. That is a good point. They're precious, so you've got to preserve them. That's a good point. I am still on year 1. This is summer year 1. But we are unfortunately going to have to go to year 2 because I effectively grew no crops in spring because pretty much all of the crops were locked behind mystery boxes, and it took us a little bit of time to get those mystery boxes unlocked. But we got there. Oh, I think this is also Chef's bundle, yes. This bundle's going to take a long time as well. We can give Caroline one more gift because this isn't the right room. Because we weren't allowed to gift her on Green Rain Day for some strange reason. You're back? So fun taking everyone around town with you. I loved going around town with you too. Thanks for taking us. I hope the cookies are good. Closed on Wednesdays. It doesn't matter how many hours I play in this game. I always forget. It's more that I forget to look at what day it is. Luckily you don't have a sweet tooth, so they'll last a while. You'll have to hide them from your husband. Sounds good. We won't tell him, don't worry. Didn't know if the Geode Challenge caused farms and workloads to be different with all the do's and don'ts. Oh, that's an octopus. We can't catch a pufferfish right now, but we can catch a sea jelly, which makes, that is a fishing buff that we can access. Wasn't sure if it was a year 2 farm looking, oh I see, I gotcha. Yeah, it definitely does make fishing, fishing on the brain. It does make farming harder. It makes a lot of things harder. Because, so spring crops, virtually all of them except for kale, I think, you can get through mixed seeds or like directly through mystery boxes. And so yeah, I grew a lot of kale in spring, but yeah, I didn't make very much progress. And then yeah, same thing with summer. Like, I mean, summer's actually a little bit better. There's more options for what I can grow in summer. But I've been kind of prioritizing my money towards other things than buying seeds. But I honestly probably should buy some seeds, maybe. Melons would have been the way to go. Probably. But we might be too late. I don't remember how many days a melon takes. 13? So we could do it. No, we couldn't do it. Oh, another thing to know is that I'm terrible at math. But I do my best. Okay, we're into the pufferfish zone. Pufferfish are catchable between noon and 4. This is not a pufferfish. This is probably like a freaking halibut or something. Actually, it's probably a flounder. Yeah. Can do it with your terrible pole. Thank you, Deidre. I appreciate you. We'll get there. Oh, there's some... I think we can probably reach those bubbles. I have to fully cast to reach those bubbles. We're also actually quite close to unlocking mine carts. We just need to get enough gold. But the other thing is that coal is quite limiting, and I would like to smelt copper bars before anything else, so that I can upgrade some of my tools. I won't be able to upgrade my fishing pole probably for a very long time. But that's okay. We make do with what we've got. It was so funny because I made... I guess this is kind of a self-promo, but I made a fishing-related Pomodoro video. That was a pufferfish, but I didn't stand a chance. But I did it with like max fishing, and it was so nice. It was so easy to fish with a bobber and an iridium fishing pole. Oh, jeez. I don't know if that was a pufferfish, honestly. Seemed a little bit fast. But I guess it kind of had to be, because I think the octopus isn't available after noon, right? I think it's a morning-specific fish. There isn't really anything else in the ocean that does that in the summer, I don't think. Unless I'm forgetting someone. Was half listening. Mystery box, geode, and fishing is the only way to acquire items. Only going to finish museum and community center. Anything that I can get from processing geodes, so whether that's like a geode or a geode-like container, including treasure troves, or sorry, artifact troves, mystery boxes, and technically golden coconuts, although we don't have access to them anyways, so I've kind of like excluded golden coconuts for now. If I can get something from breaking one of those open, then that is the only way that I can access it. So I can do everything normally, but I can't gain skill experience points. That's kind of like the main limiting factor, although of course like resources are also important. But I can't gain skill experience points unless I get them from a skill book that I get through a mystery box. I don't know if I explained that in a very coherent way. But can also find the description in the description. And I think it's a little bit more straightforward, or at least I did my best to explain it better in writing. There's also a very short trailer for it as well. That's why kale and melons work. Can't get them from mixed seeds or flower seeds. Exactly. Yeah, and I got kind of lucky because towards the end of spring, I got a mystery box that gave me like 10 mixed seeds. So that was kind of how I got quite a few crops at the start of the season, which was nice. There's a frenzy. Is this what you meant? Or is there another frenzy somewhere else? Yeah, thanks, Lily. Thanks for asking also. Oh, we missed it. We got pretty good use out of those bubbles. I don't think we're gonna make it to the lake by 7, so I'll just stay here. It was that one? Okay, nice. We got it. And yeah, the overarching goal is to complete community center with these kind of stipulations, and then also complete the museum. I don't know what that was. Maybe a sea cucumber? Are super cucumbers available in summer? Not sure. We're running out of energy. Starting to feel exhausted. It's been a busy day of fishing. And a lot of trash. Anything we can't keep here? I don't think so. Maybe we'll do a mine stay tomorrow. Do some geode farming. Particularly if it rains. Oh no, but it's going to be sunny tomorrow. But maybe we still will, just for a little bit of variety. Have to look. Always have to look when you go fish. I also usually have to look as well. There's like a few that I can remember, but yeah, the wiki is my best friend. I passed 2? Oh, the dig sites. I only passed them because I don't have my hoe on me. But dig sites are okay. I can use dig sites because there's some things that I have to get from a dig site, or like, what's the other way? There's some things that I can get from a dig site that I can't get from a container. So yeah, I do dig up normal dig sites, but the dig sites that are like summer seeds or seasonal seeds, then those ones I leave behind because you can get those from mystery boxes. So yeah, makes sense. Okay, cool. Cool. But I appreciate it because I really should start prioritizing have the hoe on me, because there are some things that I would benefit from getting early from dig site or from artifact spots. Check our luck. Bad luck. I think we can still do mines. We'll do a mine stay. Oh, tomorrow's gonna rain. Maybe I'll save the mine stay for tomorrow then, in that case. We'll do some more struggle fishing. Says as she puts the watering pail into the inventory. Exactly. I'll get it. I'll swap it for the watering pail. Sorry if you can hear my IRL cat. She's screaming. Blueberries are good. Yay, struggle fish. Where did that moss come from? Okay, I'm doing it. I'm bringing the hoe. Can't hear IRL cat. All right. Let's also bring the warp totem actually, because then we can get to a potential sturgeon faster. Was there another dig spot, or was it up here? Hello, IRL cat. IRL cat is also named Ivy. We named our in-game cat after her. She is not quite the menace that Costco Churro is, but she does scream sometimes. Actually, I don't want to fish by the rock because I don't want to catch an octopus or hook an octopus. It was on the beach, above the towel. Was it the little wormy guys, or was it like the seeds? I walked past it again. Oh yeah, these ones, yeah, so these ones, I mean, I can dig them up, but I have to throw them out. Unfortunately. Wormy guys? We've got 2 classes of wormy guys now. I tried to fish with the hoe. It didn't work. You have 3 menace cats and 3 stinky dogs and a little fishy. Oh, that sounds very nice. If you would like to share your pets' names, I would love to hear them. What type of fishy do you have? And what type of stinky dogs and menace cats also? My cat is just like the most generic cat. She's stripy and brown and white and gray and black. She's all the standard cat. Stereotypical cat. Summer squash is in mystery boxes. All of the seasonal seeds you can get from mystery boxes. And quite a few other seeds. Love animals. Sorry, sometimes I have to lock in. Although this one I probably didn't really need to, but here we are. Used to be a pet sitter back home. Aw, very nice. Yeah, when I was prepping for this challenge, I realized just how many things you can get from mystery boxes. There was a lot of things that I didn't realize. They were quite the addition. What was your favorite pet to pet sit, Deidre? I'm just like making this more difficult than it needs to be. Fail so hard on this challenge, would forget which you can keep and which you can't. I also forget all the time. There are many moments where I have to double check. I have a very long list on my phone. Quest icon is really yelling at me. Yeah, there's a lot of quests in there that are neglected. Pam is thirsty. She's gonna stay thirsty, unfortunately. Skull key. We might be able to use the skull key soon. We were gonna try to do Mayor's shorts, but that kind of fell by the wayside. Jody's gonna have to wait. Couldn't grow a cauliflower this year. Couldn't cultivate and harvest a parsnip this year either. Kitten, Minnie, and Christmas sugar cookie. Oh, that's so sweet. Kitten is their mom, and they're all Harlequin tabby. Oh my gosh. Christmas is a quote-unquote lynx, so the tabby markings are very faint, and she has very pretty blue eyes. They sound adorable. I love their names. You have dogs, cats, chickens, gerbils, fish, and bearded dragons. That's amazing, Deidre. If you would like, I would also love to hear their names and breeds. Or tell me about them if you would like to. I am also a big animal lover. That sounds like quite the fun combo also. How do all of your little critters get along? My cat is... She is my sole focus because she does not like other pets. Toy Australian Shepherd named Stella, and then 2 huskies. Fathers and son named Moon Bear and Codfish. Those are also very good names. Oh, those are the ones you've been a pet sitter for. Very cool. I understand now. That's quite a collection. You are a pet expert. Lily has a zoo. It sounds like it, yeah. A very cute zoo. You love them all. They all hold places in your heart, though. A couple that stay with you. Let's sell some of these. You've had every pet in the book. The dream. I've never had a dog, but I'd love to one day. And I have had fish and gerbils. But that's been a while since I've had those. There's a family who you also babysit for that had all female dogs, a Rottweiler, German Shepherd, and Pit Bull. Only the Pit Bull is left. And she's a cuddle bug. Oh, hope she doesn't miss her siblings too much. That's so sweet. Fur nephews are Golden Doodle and Aussie Doodle. You love them just as much as you love your niece, who's a human. And you grew up with a Golden Retriever. Very nice. You're in 4-H, so you're a nerd. I'm not sure. I don't know what 4-H is. But we love nerds around here. You're in good company. I think our window has passed. Let's quick sell these and then we'll go. Oh, it's farm stuff. Gotcha. Perfect for Stardew Valley. Probably isn't in Canada. It might not be, or it might be and I just don't know about it. I'll have to look it up after. But it sounds perfect, yeah, for Stardew. We are going to get this. Oh, I missed it, Deidre. As soon as I saw your message, I looked up and I watched it disappear. I'm sorry. But thank you for calling it out. Sorry that I was slow. I got by the streamer lag. It is in Canada. Don't know how to explain it. Raised and show guinea pigs. Oh, I love that. That's adorable. Does showing guinea pigs involve putting them in little outfits, or is it more serious than that? I like to imagine little guinea pigs with hats, cowboy hats, little bandanas. Oops. It was hidden in the lilies. It was. It was well camouflaged. More serious, but you wish. We can reinvent. Okay, that one was kind of tricky. I don't feel as bad about missing that one. We can reinvent a funnier version of guinea pig shows. We cannot keep the stone, but we like getting geodes. Oh, there's bubbles. Do we have to recast? We can't catch any more sturgeons now. I think they stop at 7. But we'll take advantage of these bubbles. You can get stone from geodes and coal from geodes. Yeah. Yeah, so that was why we trashed it. I'm not allowed to keep it, essentially. Not allowed to use it unless I get it from a geode. You got it. The frenzy came to me. It did. It was like, sorry that you missed us earlier. And actually that one piece of trash I can also throw out because I think the only thing I can get from it is coal and probably stone. I've been throwing out that trash. They judge the coat, makings, coat, markings, body structure. Sorry, I can't fish and read. Don't fish and read, folks. Coat, markings, body structure, temperament. 4-H goes up to horses, and smallest is probably guinea pigs or some kind of bird. That's super cool. What is, like, the peak guinea pig form, you know? So it has to be specifically from a geode. Yeah, exactly. So it's like if it can be gotten from a geode or another container, then the only way that I can get it is by container. And everything else is fair game. So if there's something that I can't get from a container, I can get it however I can. In whatever way possible. So yeah, fishing, despite being difficult, is pretty much like open season. There's like very few things that you can fish up that you can get from containers. But again, I'm going to throw these out because I'm pretty sure that this trash only turns into coal and rocks. Coal and stone, I should say. Fishing is not a bad way to make money. Okay, and tomorrow we're going to the mines. Should I bring the hoe? Yeah, I'll bring it. I think all my other stuff is at the mines. I hope I have a food source there. But we're just gonna geode farm, so pretty low risk. A rainy day. We didn't check our luck. But I think regardless we'll go. Yeah, that's fine. So if you are new to geode farming, the way it works is that if a stone drops... Whoa. If you break a stone in the mines and it drops a geode, then on that day, any stone that spawns on that same tile will always drop a geode. So essentially you try to look for, usually you want to find a stone that's like kind of close to the elevator. Something that's easy to get to and like repeatedly visit. So you just kind of keep resetting the floor and trying to break it open, essentially. I don't know if that's a very good explanation, but that's essentially how it works. This is not expanded. No, this is just, well, it's vanilla with a couple of mods. So it's got the one mod that I made for the skill experience. So it stops me from gaining skill experience and levels unless I get them from skill books collected at Clint's. And then I also have the skills experience bar mod on, and this is just so that I have kind of like a visual indicator that I don't have any experience points, because you can't see your experience points, you just see your level ups. So I added this just in case, because I'm new to modding and I wasn't very confident that my mod would work as expected when I first started. But now it seems to be working, so it's kind of just a contingency at this point. Didn't realize that was a thing. It's a good little tip. It's true for vanilla, yeah. It's like, Yeah, it's helpful, and actually like so you can sell geodes as well. So it's also kind of like if you're interested in like grinding for money, it's like kind of a good-ish alternative to clay farming. I mean, it's not great, but it's a little bit more like predictable now that clay farming kind of got nerfed a little bit. So yeah, didn't know you could mine geodes either. Yeah. So we'll go to 20. See if we can find one close to the stairs. So don't worry about these stones. We're going to throw them out. I'm just trying to see if I can find... Okay, that one is a staircase. So that is also the thing about the geodes is also true about staircases. So like this spot will always be a staircase if a rock spawns on it and you break it. Today, it will always be a staircase. So that was like here-ish. Let's see if we can find it again. That one's not really a great spot, honestly, but it would be nice if we had a better one, honestly. But that's okay. We'll make do with what we've got. Have to keep the geode trick in mind. How did I manage to get to the bottom of the caves without level ups? It was a struggle, but it was also very rewarding. Yeah, it was tricky. It might be this stone, but I don't think it is. Yeah. I don't think a stone spawned where we got the last one. So we will reset. It's also true for crates. So if you get like a particular item from a crate, then on that given day, if that crate spawns on the same tile, it will drop the same thing. I'm pretty sure that the one we got was like next, it was like right there, so. It might be worth breaking other ones that we didn't have. This? No. We had a few heartbreaks early on because while we were working at getting to the bottom of the mines, we found an ancient seed. And you can get ancient seeds from treasure troves, or sorry, from artifact troves, so I wasn't allowed to keep it based on the stipulations of the challenge. So that was rough. That hurt my heart a lot. Don't some of the skill level ups pertain to geodes, like gives more stuff, sells better? Yeah, it does. Yeah. It does. Yeah, so there's like, there's definitely, when I do eventually get to level up, there's going to be some, we're going to need to take some strategy. There it is. So it's the one that's kind of like to the upper left of this bigger spot. Oh no. Oh no is right, Deidre. So now that we know which one it is, I don't need to go kind of like testing the waters. I just need to see if it's there. Yeah, and I actually wasn't convinced. Wasn't it supposed to be that one? I guess not. Well, we can keep these, so I will keep these. Anyways, this isn't a very good example of geode farming, honestly, but if you want to see a good example, there are pros who do it much better. This one, right? It's always a staircase. Which one? Okay. Well, was it not that spot? I thought it was... Oh, maybe it's this one. Nope. So the other caveat is that you have to be able to figure out what tile it was, which I'm clearly failing at. We have a total of 2 geodes. The staircase moved up. Teaching you so much. I don't know about that. Right now I'm teaching you how not to farm geodes. It was one of these, was it not? Oh, don't worry, Deidre, you're good. You're all good. Oh, I wonder if maybe there was a freebie the times that we got it. Actually, that might be the case. So yeah, there's also, you might already know this as well, but if there's already a freebie on the floor, then you can't get a staircase from breaking rocks. So I wonder if maybe the times that we got it, there was a freebie. And so then it couldn't generate a staircase. I don't know. Play the tape back. Maybe that's what it is. Writes down, don't geode farm like Cozy. It's a good note. I support it. I give up. Honestly, that might be the case. We can try to find one, a better one. Because that would be, if that is the case, that's quite the condition. Like, you have to get a stone that spawns on that tile on a floor that has a freebie for it to drop a geode. Not ideal. If so, not ideal. Oh, we're running out of energy. Don't give up, then you get cookies. So true. That's true. We'll keep going. We'll keep grinding. Can you get geodes on this floor? Maybe. I guess you probably can. You can get geodes anywhere, right? Even on the farm. Okay, now I'm just breaking rocks. Which is truly the waste because I can't keep it. Take care, Deidre. Thank you for being here. Drive safe. I hope your shift goes well. Thank you so much. And have a good weekend as well. Make sure you get yourself a good snack. And make sure you hydrate as well. Monster Slayer goal. That's an unintended consequence. We take that. Oh, see, that's a good one. It was directly in front of the staircase. It's not ideal because you have to get to the next level, but it's a little bit better, I guess. Easier to find. Oops. Those bugs are not happy with me. We'll see you Monday. Sounds good, Deidre. The insect head. Oh, it's actually pretty comparable to the bone sword. +2 crit versus +2 weight. I think I still will keep my bone sword, but that's not a terrible option. That got a big buff with 1.6. Oh my gosh, happy birthday if I don't see you also. I didn't see that, Deidre. I didn't realize your birthday was coming up. I might have missed you. I'll get you in the Discord. Okay, do we have other food? We have kale, but I've been kind of saving that. I'm being indecisive. Let's eat our weird algae. That's a good option. We have a couple more hours of geode farming left in us, I think. Her birthday's on Monday. Very nice. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you, Lily. I will wish her a birthday then. Just a birthday. I'll wish her a happy birthday then. Should we try a different floor? The reason that I like 20 is because it's so small. It's small and I can break the rocks in one hit with my sad little pickaxe. You know that falls when people just say the word birthday while they sing the song Happy Birthday? Birthday, birthday, birthday. Was that what you mean? It could work, I suppose. It works in some way. That one rock is looking suspiciously crab. Ooh, and we got a cherry bomb. Well, one of those rocks gave us a geode, but we'll never know which. Oh, a prank! That's a good one. I didn't know that that was a prank, but I like that. Oh, you just say. Oh. Nightbot. Sorry, Lily. That, you were fine. That was not, you weren't spamming. You were fine. I apologize. Nightbot's on a Carlbot kick. That's also something that, like, I don't... Because I turned off... Okay. I turned off moderation, but clearly there was one that I missed. You should be good to go, Lily. I apologize. I didn't know that prank, though. I will not spam, spam, Sam I am. You weren't spamming. Our bots can't figure out when there's actually spam, but when it's something harmless. That one is better. It's a shame that it's the end of the day. Need Hawaiian bots? Why Hawaiian bots? More familiar with spam. I gotcha. That wasn't the right one. But I wasn't confident. That one is the right one, I think. Or maybe it's one below. No, I think that's right. Nope, it wasn't right. It was one below, maybe. Well, you know what? We got 8 geodes, so we take that. We will sell... we can't keep the earth crystal. Quartz is fine, aquamarine is fine, ruby is fine. I think I'm gonna sell all of these. Yeah. Money time. we'll break open some geodes tomorrow. Is there much Hawaiian stuff up here in Canada? I don't know. I guess. Like in what way? I mean, we've got Hawaiian pizza, but I think Hawaiian pizza is actually invented by a Canadian. So I don't think that counts. Yeah, I'm not sure. So maybe the answer is no. Rain day 2. Sounds like a no. I think so too, yeah. Annual Trout Derby has begun. I suppose we could go to the Trout Derby. Cozy, I'm gathering data on the correlation between soil alkalinity and crop fructose levels. Long story short, I need a fresh melon from your farm. If you brought me one, I'd be very grateful. That I think we can do. What types of Hawaiian stuff do you have where you are, Lily? Unless you're in Hawaii, in which case I assume a lot. I can't decide if I want to fish or do something else. Maybe more mines, hey? I think so. But I'm going to process these geodes and see where that gets us. And I'll give the melon to Demetrius. Forbidden trash cookies. You can get cookies from mystery boxes, so we cannot keep those, unfortunately. 07 trash cookies. You've also lived in Hawaii, used to be contracted by the military, and the state you live in now has lots of Hawaiians. Oh, okay, cool. That's neat. Your state and Hawaii are similar in a lot of ways, just not the weather. That's fair. I wish that the weather where I was similar to Hawaii's weather. What part of Hawaii did you used to live in? When I was younger, I visited, well, a couple of places in Hawaii, but I haven't gone back. And I wouldn't. I think there's a lot of, really justified, like, pushback against tourism by folks who are indigenous to Hawaii. You too? Yeah, it's pretty nice. But yeah, I've been to Kauai and Honolulu, I think. Oahu. Oh, you worked on Pearl Harbor. I see, I gotcha. Okay, cool. You must get to travel quite a bit then. This is not like the greatest yield. It's not terrible though. And we can sell these. So we'll take it. I don't think I have enough copper anywhere to do anything with that. Tourism is a double-edged sword. Yeah, that's fair. Honolulu is on Oahu. Gotcha. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I think, because I was thinking, I'm pretty sure, I mean, I was quite young, so I don't remember all the details, but I was pretty sure that we did visit Pearl Harbor when I went there when I was younger. It's the capital. Oh, okay. Good to know. I'm learning from you too, Lily. Let's see what that artifact spot holds from us. Clay that is forbidden. A melon for Demetrius. That thunder is going a little hard, huh? Sebastian. This is perfect. It's just what I need for my research. It's going to be hard not to eat it. Thanks a bunch. You're welcome. That's pretty precious. I didn't grow very many melons. We'll take it. Very close to Honolulu? Okay, that's good to know. That makes sense, I suppose, based on my faint recollection. Did you also live in the UK for work, or was that for something else? If you feel comfortable saying, but no pressure. Never any obligation. We've got enough for another iron bar. I was kind of saving it because I wanted to prioritize copper, but I think we're doing okay for coal now. Not great, but we're doing okay. Try to find a good geode spot. Absolutely no geodes on this floor. So that was right against the wall. Kind of like on the same grid as that little divot. Let's see. For the British military one time, another time for the US military, both in England at different bases. I see, that's cool, that's interesting. There is not a rock on... on the tile. We can't keep the stone, and we can't keep the seeds. You've lived in France, Germany, Belgium, the Netherlands, and Luxembourg. You are an international woman, Lily. You've been all around. That's so cool. I have not traveled nearly as much, but I would love to see a few more places. What has been your favorite city to live in? I don't suppose that barrel is going to drop a geode, right? Okay, I didn't think so, but it was on the same tile, so I was not 100% sure. Around town. Exactly. There, you can see that I'm not a total phony. It worked that time. Newquay, Cornwall, England? British surf town on the furthest south coast. Very cool. I have not heard of that town, I don't think, at all. But I can imagine it would be nice to be on the coast. Might as well break those boxes. They're just sitting there. Whoops. Huh. That one was an Omni Geode. It was weird. I'm really starting to doubt my geode farming. Whether that's still a thing. Big white cliffs down there. Topaz is allowed, I think. Pretty sure. Most of those, like, mineable gems. Are they gems? Minerals? Minerals. You can't get them from geodes. Have I ever seen The Witches? I don't think so. From 1990. It's a movie, I am assuming. Who's in it? It doesn't ring a bell. But maybe I have, and I just don't know what it's called. I have seen, there's like quite a few older, like slightly older, I mean, 90s is not particularly old, but early 90s and late 80s movies that I've seen, but I just like don't know the name of. They turn kids into mice? That sounds like a different movie that I've seen. Oh, you know what? I haven't seen it, but I actually do know which movie you're talking about. I remember. That jogged my memory. The turning the kids into mice at a hotel. Was that filmed there? Or unrelated to Cornwall? To Newquay, Cornwall? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correct. I guess we could have like tried to kill all of those slimes. We're probably so far from the slime killer goal. Oh, okay. They filmed it at a crazy huge hotel on the beach in Newquay. Cool. Did you get to go? Did you get to see it? I love seeing like places that are in popular film because like it just feels so surreal to see it in its normal like setting, I guess. That's the right pronunciation. Cool. I'm glad. Most get it wrong. I was going to say New K, but then I was like, I think I've heard people pronounce that spelling as key, like Quay, as key before because it's like the edge of like a key. It's a geographical thing. Geological, I think. Geological thing. Saw it, but it fell into the sea. Oh my gosh. I'm glad you got to see it before that happened. This one was one, right? Yeah. I wish I had known sooner that that spot was one. Ah well. Now we know of 2 spots. That one, like the one right in front of the staircase, that's like prime geode farming. Honestly, I should probably just prioritize that one and not look for the other one. It's going to be a lot of dings. It must have fallen into the sea because of karma, you know? You can't turn a bunch of kids into mice and expect nothing bad to happen. Just joking. Huh. I guess it's of a different stone. It doesn't work. For real. This is really taking me back to fiber farming days. I did a run before the Process Geodes challenge where I was just trying to find the living hat. That was like the only goal. So it was a lot of floor resetting. A lot of fiber farming. It's nice to have a little bit of variety. We'll do like one or two more and then we'll go. Would have been nice to hit 10 geodes, but... Well, I guess we kind of did because we did get... Oh yeah, I forgot that it's a different stone, so we don't get it. We did get 2 Omni Geodes, so... We got 10 total. We have enough for one more bundle in the vault. But we have not quite reached the rest. Gonna need to get your Switch and try this. Yeah, give it a go. I think it works on Switch, I'm pretty sure. The mines have kind of like, weird... It's not like as true of RNG as some of the other elements of the game. For certain things, anyways. There's also like a weird thing about staircases where like they spawn in like an L-shaped pattern or something. I think before I talk out of my butt, I'll look it up. Maybe we'll talk about it next week. But there's like a weird pattern to the way that staircases spawn. So on like the same day, you could find it by kind of like knowing the pattern. Want to start streaming? First start Stardew Valley Expanded playthrough on your computer, but you're too scared. Oh, you should give it a try. If you want to try it, you should. I highly recommend. It is scary at, like, I still get kind of nervous every time I start to stream, but it is really fun. And if you're going to play the game anyway, that was kind of the way that I thought about it. I was like, well, I'm going to play anyways. I want to do this thing, and I feel like maybe other people would also like it. So I'm going to try turning it into a creative outlet. So I definitely recommend. If you're curious, you should give it a go. And if you want an audience, drop it in the Discord and I'll be there. You can also, there's like ways that you can try streaming with like private mode, essentially, like unlisted, which can be like a good trial run. So the first time that I tried streaming, I did that, where I like just did an unlisted run with some of my dear ones in real life to like get a feel for it and see if I liked it, and like figure out exactly how it works, because I am not the most tech savvy. I'm very like, I like learning new things, but I also know that I'm not like, there's things that I don't know, and that's okay. Community seems very nice. I love the Stardew community, and I think on YouTube too, there's just such like, it's so vast. There's so many people making Stardew content, and there's so much like, so much love and so much space. I definitely like, if you're interested in trying streaming, like Stardew is like a good first game to try on stream, because yeah, it's a very welcoming space by and large. Definitely recommend. We'll try to fish, I think, today. Last day of stream. Feel like you would need to reach out to all of us. Yeah, I mean, absolutely do reach out. I mean, I can't speak for anybody else, but feel free, like, if you do give it a try, definitely feel free to reach out to me. I would love to tune in and support ya. My cat is trying to get onto my lap. Hold on a second. Okay, Ivy has arrived. Made you feel more confident about it? Of course, my pleasure. I'm a big believer in, like, if you want to try new things, then giving it a go. IRL cat's name is Ivy. She is very close to the mic, but I don't know. She's like on the, she's behind it, so you might not hear her meowing or purring, but she's very close to it. And she is threatening to disrupt the mic mount. All right. Oh, she's pushing the mic. Fridays, I had to like shift my schedule around this week a bit because I thought I was going to be busy on Thursday. Usually I do Process Geodes Challenge Thursday, and then Friday I do like a variety sort of stream. And you would actually prefer to hear her? That's fair. I'll tell her to speak up. Ivy, the people want to hear you. Yeah, but anyway, she's all out of sorts because usually by this time on a Friday, I'm like sitting on the couch and she's sitting on my lap. She's a very spoiled kitty, and I wouldn't have it any other way. We need some copper. Okay, coal, we'll take coal. We're getting a lot of iron. Oh. Ivy. She just pushed the mic into my face. Hopefully this isn't too much of an auditory nightmare. Any of these to donate to the museum? We got one. We got one new thing. We'll take that. We'll sell the rest. I think we'll keep the earth crystal. So mean to her. It's true. This is valuable cuddle time. All right. I wish we could sell artifacts. I think my mic is all janky. Hold on. Can't hear her at all. And you have AirPods in. Oh, okay. Interesting. I have like some like background noise suppression on in OBS, so I wonder if her like purrs and stuff are just kind of below that. Perhaps. But she is here. Maybe I can take a picture. And I'll put it in the Discord later. Okay, there will be picture proof later. Join the Discord if you want to see my unwieldy cat. Do you think we can finish stream with a by catching a pufferfish and or sturgeon? Is it doable? I feel like a sturgeon is maybe more doable than a pufferfish for me. Perfect. I got you. So maybe let's commit today to trying to catch a sturgeon. Because I also think that they are available longer. So let's try. It was my hope that maybe I would like, in the process of trying to fish for a pufferfish, that I would maybe get a sea jelly, which would give me a fishing buff and make catching the sturgeon easier. But you know, so far that hasn't worked out for me. I haven't caught very many sea jellies. I think we've got like one or maybe two. I think I'm gonna fish from up here today. Just a change of scenery. And then we're also close to the chest in the mine, so if I need storage, I can just ditch stuff there. Thank you, Lily. Gonna manifest very hard for you right now. I appreciate ya. I need it. Manifest the kindest sturgeon that has ever sturgeoned. Well, I kind of think that was a very kind sturgeon. Although it could have been a largemouth bass, which honestly is kind of worse if that is the case. But that really felt like... that felt doable. But we'll never know if it was a sturgeon. Now I'm pretty confident. Okay, that one was just my bad. Thank you, Lily. River jelly seems like it's easier to get than the sea jelly, which is a shame because it's not as good. It's just energy buff. Oh, rainbow trout. I forgot that I could get rainbow trout up here. Honestly, I probably should have done Trout Derby because I feel like you can get mystery boxes from Trout Derby. Oh well, can't go back in time now. At least the music is so good. I'm going to see... Oh! Oh, I didn't know I could catch them up here. I thought I had to catch them down... Okay. Well, that's good to know. Yeah, that first one was definitely a sturgeon. Maybe there's still a chance we can get some mystery boxes from Trout Derby. to make sure that we go home with enough time to trade them in. I think you need at least 3, right? Oh no, that's the squid thing. I think it's just 1 per tag. Squid vest. I think we'll just like fish here until 7 and then we'll go. Because we could always fish more near where the Trout Derby tent is if we needed more tags. Manifested too much too early? No, not at all. You manifested exactly the right amount. I just skill issued it. See? It's not you, Lily, it's me. You put in the manifestation work. And I gotta get good. Said the sturgeon of all sturgeons. No, it was good. It was so good. I just can't keep up. Like, I can't... When the bar is so small, I just simply can't. When the bar is so small and my skill is so issued, I can't change directions that fast. It is catchable. I'm thinking probably I should try to get the puffer fish from the traveling cart because I feel less confident that that is catchable. But I do think I can catch a sturgeon. I'm just, you know, struggling. This is a rainbow trout, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Our window of opportunity has closed. But we will try again next week. Let's see what we can get for our tags. Forbidden coal. That was 3. The other ones we can keep because they came from geodes. Could never do it. Didn't fish until endgame with all the ups and bait. Really close on. I know that it like it stings worse when it's that close, you know? Like I was like, oh, I should have had that. I just fumbled it. Sometimes it be like that. It's all good. I also like when I play casually, I like never fish. I like just fish enough to like level up, and then once I can get like a rod that gives me like bait and bobbers, then I do want my leveling up after that because I'm just like, well, I think it shows. I like the fishing, but I know that I'm not that good at it. I was really close on that first one. Save it multiple times. Yeah. We'll get it. It's within reach, I believe. We got a tent kit. A mounted trout. What do we think? Is this going to be mystery boxes? I bet it's going to be a food that we can't keep. You'd have it by now if the RNG was higher. Yeah, that's true. If I got like, yeah, more bites maybe. Well, at the very least, I think we can keep the deluxe bait. Allow me to confirm. Yes, we can keep the deluxe bait. We can't do anything with it yet, but we can keep it. And let's see if we can maybe catch a few more tags. Might as well. We've got time. I don't think I've ever gotten mounted trout as a reward for Trout Derby. I mean, it makes sense, but when you're hoping for mystery boxes, it's kind of a bummer. There we go. Do I have a stream schedule? Yeah, so usually I stream Monday, Thursday, Friday, kind of around like 6:30 p.m. Eastern. I'm a little bit inconsistent with the exact time that I log on, but usually it's like after 6 p.m. Eastern, around 6:30. And yeah, I usually stream Mondays, Thursdays, Fridays. Mondays are off mic Mondays. So right now I've been playing Tiny Glade, and there's no talking, no commentary, just vibes. And then Thursdays is Process Geodes, and Fridays is like a variety of games. I think next week, Friday, will probably be Is This Seat Taken? I've played the first few levels already, and I think I'd like to beat it next week, maybe, depending on how long it takes me. I think I have 2 levels left. Actually, I've been thinking I mean, I really like playing Tiny Glade, but I've been thinking I might switch it up for off mic Mondays, but I'm not sure what yet. Maybe I'll put a poll to see if folks have preferences. Espresso, I don't think we can keep the espresso. And we can't keep quality sprinklers. Oh no, espresso's okay. We can keep the espresso. Quality sprinklers you can get from mystery boxes. Let's see if we can catch one more. We could use our tent kit and just stay here forever. But I think I want to save that for a more pressing issue. Oh. Okay, we'll keep fishing. Because we can warp home. We're gonna have to eat some of the fish. Give me mystery boxes. Okay, Omni Geodes. We take those. I feel like midnight is the best time to do this, actually, because I don't think there's any other fish that you can catch. Okay. I think that's our first hat. A bucket hat. This is gonna exhaust me. Yeah. We're tired in our little bucket hat. Where did I come up with the idea for the challenge? It was just something that came to me in a dream. Not quite, but essentially, so I'm a big fan of watching challenge runs and like seeing creative ways to play the game. I've played Stardew for a very long time, and so I really enjoy challenges and speedruns because it kind of prompts you to reimagine the game and it brings a little bit of new life to the game. And so, yeah, the idea for this, I think ultimately kind of, I was thinking about mystery boxes one day and how there's so many things you can get from them. And I was like, it would be kind of fun. Initially, I was thinking like just like an all mystery box run. And then it kind of morphed into like all containers, all processing, all process geodes containers. So that was kind of like, that was how we got here. Yeah, but before this, like I think I mentioned, I was working, I like, when I first started streaming, was, I played on my post-perfection 1.6 farm, my first post-perfection 1.6 farm, and I spent a lot of time just clearing fiber looking for the living hat. And I think like all that time that I spent just kind of grinding fiber, I had a lot of time to think about other creative ways to play the game. So I think that also kind of enabled it. But yeah, I definitely like just thinking about how many items you can get from mystery boxes and golden mystery boxes as well was kind of the nucleation point. All right, my cat in game is telling me to stop yapping and go hang out with my real cat. This is a fun week. We did pretty good. Didn't really accomplish any of our goals, but we did make some money. So we take that. If you made it this far with me, thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Lily, for chatting. Thank you, Deidre. Thank you, Rose and Tim. Thank you, Melons, for the raid. I appreciate you so much. One more Melons shout out. I apologize if I missed any other chatters. Thank you, lurkers, as well. Thank you for sharing your time with me. I appreciate you so much. I will be back next Thursday with more Process Geodes challenge. I'll also be back on Monday with probably Tiny Glade. And then who knows what's next. If any of that sounds interesting to you, I would love to see you there. Love to have you aboard. And yeah, just take good care. Take care, Duncan. Thanks for being here. I appreciate ya. Thanks so much, Lily. Yeah, make sure you eat, drink, be merry, take meds if you need meds, rest well, and have good weekends. And just all around take good care. So long.